After watching both videos, the first documentary called Terms and Conditions May Apply, and the interview with the CEO of Social Capital, Shamat Palihat Pitia, where he shows us the harsh reality of what is really happening when we enter any website and accept the list of terms and conditions of use. Also, I realized the vulnerability that we have as a user when we accept this long list of commitments, almost invisible and difficult to access text. The main problem we have as users is that we do not read and only click on accept at the end of the terms and conditions contracts, because we are not only authorizing companies like Facebook to use our personal data, but there are also accessing that these companies can change their conditions at any time, at any moment. In addition to this, they can disclose our personal information to other companies or to the government. One testimony that I really found very interesting was the story of Mark Crane, a former AT&T employee who at the end of 2002 he left for the Electronic Frontier Foundation, that is a non-profit organization who aim to protect the fundamental rights of users despite of the technology they use, with documents and data that evidence AT&T participation in a wiretapping program. Also, it is based on the fact that AT&T had access to any type of message, video, photo, or call that the user made through their phone, and then the company transferred this information to the NCA, that is the National Security Agency, a government agency that had the authorization of the President of the US, in this case George Bush, to gain access to personal data of any phone, computer, or technology under the guise of preventing any terrorist attack. Another situation that is mentioned in the documentary that I found very interesting is the relationship that social networks can have with the CIA or the FBI. They mentioned that since 2004, Facebook has been the resource most used by these agencies to obtain photos, videos, emails, political affiliations, postal address, sexual preference, and other kind of data to use between the government and these type of agencies. And under a reform called third party doctrine, which states that if a user gets their personal information on a website, the government can access it without authorization from the user. That is why it is important to have laws and to create it to prevent this kind of violations of privacy rights, so that the collection of people personal data is not abused. Also, speaking about the interview of Chamat Palihapitiya, founder and CEO of Social Capital, he basically argues that money is an instrument of change that should be used to make the world a better one, a better place. Because in the end, money moves the world for better or for worse, depends on our person. However, you have to keep in mind that you have to have the moral to get in and then use it to make the difference for the good.